This is one of those things, again, hot off the presses. She's only been posting for a couple months about this on Facebook, and now she has a partner in crime who's doing TikTok posts for her. So Galena Trefil, it's Trefil. Her father is Dr. John Trefil. Her name is Rabbi Galena Trefil. And she does have a Facebook page. It is public, so you can go on and kind of follow the story.
Don't do it. Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in. It's a
Her
portal.
her partner in crime is Kelly Arnold. And if you go to Kelly, it's Kelli. I'm going to tag all these people. If you go to Kelly's TikTok, you can get a quick summary version by scrolling from the bottom up through her videos. But what are we even talking about, babe? Why are we even bringing this up?
Because she claims that her dad is the Zodiac Killer. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking because this is not a new phenomenon. We talked about this already. Like, there's documentaries about other people who think their dad was the Zodiac Killer. We've seen it in how many different documentaries. In one in particular, D.B. Cooper, people famously confess to being D.B. Cooper on their deathbed. Like, they can't, there's one D.B. Cooper. There's like 19 confessions. They can't all be D.B. Cooper.
If you start going down the Dr. John Trefil rabbit hole, this girl also has evidence. I'm going to post a comment on here that so I was questioning some of her things because she had said, why won't you take my DNA? Why won't you test this? And then it's happening in California. So the Mendocino County Sheriff's Office was like, we already tested DNA. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but I asked her about that on Facebook and she responded. So we're going to give them a shout out. She's trying to set up a GoFundMe to get some of the evidence tested.
She responded with what seemed like a reasonable answer. You know what I mean? Like she didn't just dismiss it out of hand or like she had an explanation. Now, again, we're not saying anything one way or the other, but it at least seems reasonable and plausible that this could be. I mean, obviously you got to go decide for yourself, but it's definitely there's not nothing there. It's not just some wackaloon. Also, just because he's not the Zodiac Killer also doesn't mean that he's not a killer. We've seen people that were actually killers confess to the Zodiac that weren't. So
Right.
like there's so many different ways it could fall. Like
Yeah. So we will keep you up to date on the Zodiac Killer as we know you will know, or you can go out and do the research yourself, which is why we're giving them a shout out.